Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Amrul Aiman Marwan Omar, and we are from Group 5. And our project title is Adjustable Spanner. The group member is Muhammad Ridwan bin Ahmad Zambi, Haikal Ammar bin Hakimi, and Ahmad Syahir bin Zulkifli.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Ridwan bin Ahmad Zamri, TL24052. For my part, I will present about product description, 3D drawing dimension, material selection, application, and its usage for adjustable spanner. The info that I conclude in this presentation is product description, 3D drawing, dimension, material selection, and application also for its usage. For the product description, an adjustable spanner is a versatile hand tool used to tighten and loosen nuts and bolts of various sizes using a single tool. It features it features a movable jaw controlled by a screw mechanism, allowing the jaw opening to be adjusted for a secure fit. The tool is designed to withstand mechanical loads and apply torque during use. Ergonomic handle design improves grip, comfort, and control, while flat jaw surfaces reduce slipping and fastener damage. Adjustable spanners are commonly made from heat-treated alloy steel to ensure strength, durability, and reliable long-term performance. And now we move on to the 3D drawing. The adjustable spanner is designed using SolidWorks CAD software. The 3D model shows all main parts, including the handle, replacement jaw, null, and pin. It helps visualize the overall shape, internal mechanism, and how the components fit and work together. For the dimensions, the adjustable spanner is designed for medium-duty workshop and maintenance use. It has an overall length of about 140 mm, providing enough leverage for operation. The maximum jaw opening is approximately 13.5 mm, allowing it to fit common nuts and bolts. The handle dimensions ensure comfort and strength, while proper tolerance are applied to the jaw slot and screw threads to ensure smooth adjustment and accurate assembly. And the last one for my presentation is application and its usage. The adjustable spanner is used to tighten and loosen nuts and bolts of different sizes. Beside that, the adjustable jaw allows one tool to fit many fasteners. It is suitable for light to medium duty applications. It also saves time by reducing the need to change tools. I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Greeting everyone. Today, I'll be presenting the prototype phase of our project focusing on development of adjustable spanner. My name is Ahmad Syahir Mezugafi and I will walk you through the objective, fabrication process, testing, observation, and conclusion from this phase. What is prototyping phase? Alright. The prototyping stage is critical step in product development. It transforms our conceptual design into tangible working model. This allows engineer and designer to test practicality, uncover challenge, and make improvement before mass production. By building prototype, we reduce manufacturing risk, correct design flaw, and ensure final product meets both functional requirement and user expectation. What is our objective of prototype? Alright. Our objective in this phase were clear. First, functional validation. Basically confirm that the CAD model can be successfully translated into working tool. Next is ergonomic testing, assessing our comfort and usability for different hand size and grip style. Third, mechanical performance, evaluating smoothness of worm, screw, rotation, and jaw movement under load. Alright, moving on. We start with our first process, which is prototyping fabrication process. Alright, this fabrication process will this fabrication process began with CAD to toolpath. We use SolidWorks to generate the model, then slicing software to create toolpath. Critical tolerance will emphasized in the jaw slot and worm screw thread. We choose 3D printer because it cost effective, rapid, and allow easy design iteration while providing adequate mechanical behavior for testing. For printing, we use PLA and ABS filament were used, with dimension approximate for the handle and jaw. Post-processing include light sanding for smooth finish and accuracy, fine resolution treat for smooth engagement, and a knurled texture for improved grip. Finally, the prototype was assembled with handle, movement jaw, worm, screw, and pin, resulting in functional adjustable spanner. Alright, next is prototype testing. Testing was carried out several stages. We first used functional tests involved in tightening and loosening bolt in the 8 to 13 mm range. Next is ergonomic assessment, check grip comfort and ease of adjustment. Torque and wear test, apply repeated torque to check for deformation and material wear. Jaw movement was tested by rotating the worm screw multiple times, ensuring consistent movement without jamming. Okay. Next is observation and improvement. Our prototype shows several success, which is the adjustable mechanism worked as intended, ergonomic design was effective, and what we observe some issue is minor jaw alignment problem. It is because maybe some miscalculate the dimensional of the printer. Right. In conclusion, the prototype confirmed the core design and functionality of adjustable spanner, while minor refinement in the print possession and surface finish are needed. The overall design is feasible and ready for manufacturing. The insight gained from the prototype will guide improvement in material resolution, assembly, and ergonomy, ensuring durability and user satisfaction in the final product. That's all from me for prototype fest. Thank you for listening.
So, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Haikal Amar bin Hakimi. My matric number is TM25053. So, today I'm going to present about production phase of manufacturing process for adjustable spanner. So, before we start to know what's a manufacturing process that we use to making adjustable spanner, so let me know first what is an adjustable spanner function. First of all, as we know, adjustable spanner is function as a versatile hands tool for gripping, tightening, and also for loosening a nuts and bolts in various size. Many of work that we do, we need to use a adjustable spanner to make sure our works or our projects in a good condition and also in a stable and strong position. So, the process that we use for making an adjustable spanner is a sand casting process, which is the most suitable process for making an adjustable spanner. So I will let you know each of the components or each of the machine and tools that we need to use during a sand casting process. So first of all, we need to have a mold pattern, which is the pattern of adjustable spanner before we starting any of project or any of step for making a physical adjustable spanner. So for this pattern, we need to use a machine like a lathe machine for making a shape of the adjustable spanner. We also can use a wood uh, to make a shape of adjustable spanner to put inside a mold box before we pull our liquid metal inside the pattern. So the function of the mold pattern is to make sure our physical physical tools, which is adjustable spanner, be in a good shape and also a clean and finishing surface of adjustable spanner. So the next thing that we need to have during a sand casting process which is exactly the type of sand. So for this process, we prefer to use a facing sand, which is facing sand is a high quality sand layer applied directly around the pattern surface during the mold making. And also the facing sand is more smooth and also less sticky during the process, and it will make our product, which is an adjustable spanner, being smooth and in a good shape before it be a physical product of adjustable spanner. So for this tool, we need to have a mold box and a compactor, which is the mold box is given a two section, which is a top section and a bottom section, or we call it a cup section, and the bottom section we call it a drag section, which is the function of the mold board is to hold the sand mold, and the second one is a compactor, which is we can use a hammer, a hand, or a block of wood to make sure our sand is compact good in our blocks. So the procedure in this process, which is we need to put a sand, which is a facing sand, inside the box of the bottom, and then we need to compact it to make sure it doesn't have any space inside the box. And also after done compact the sand in the bottom section, we're gonna put our mold pattern above the sand, and after that we're gonna put a second box, which is a top box above the second box, which is above the bottom box, and after that we're gonna continue compact the sand until the box is full of sand, and then we will make a hole for a way to pour our liquid metal straight to our mold pattern. So this part is important to do in securely to make sure uh, during the process it doesn't have any leakage around the pattern, and also to make our product, which is an adjustable mana, in a good condition and in a strong condition. So for the next part is a oven, and this part is an important part, which is uh, oven is used, or furnace oven is used in high temperature to melt our solid steel scrap into a liquid metal before we pour into the mold box. And then the maximum temperature for this process that we need to heat the melt solid steel is 1500 Celsius, to make sure the solid steel is completely melt before we pour into the mold box, to make sure our products in a good shape, and also to make sure our product in a strong condition. So the last part is a grinder, which is the important tools we need to have during a sand casting process, which is the function of the grinder is to finishing and cleaning the rough casting after we pour our liquid metal inside the pattern and also inside the mold box, and after we cool the item, or we cool the tools, or we cool the product of we make, we're gonna grind it to make sure our material is accessed from any material like a gates, runners, riser, and fins that remain from the pouring system, and also a mold seams. This process is to make sure it have a smooth raw surface, and also to eliminate the burns or clean up any residual sand or scale, preparing the casting for further machining, inspection, and also a final use. And this step is essential for achieving a required dimension accuracy and also a surface quality and also a safety of the final cast part.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Wan Muhammad Amirul Aiman bin Wan Omar. My team number TM25048. Today I will to explain the entire manufacturing process for our project, which is the adjustable spanner. For project overview, in conclusion, the adjustable spanner project undertaken by our group has provided a profile understanding of the entire product development cycle in the field of manufacturing process. This project began with the planning and design stage, followed by the selection of suitable material, the prototype fabrication process, and finally, product testing and performance evaluation. Is this stage is still past proof that producing and engineering product require systematic planning, dimensional accuracy, and a strong understanding of material properties and manufacturing process. For design material, the design of the adjustable spanner produced demonstrate a balance between functionality, durability, and ease of use. Uh, like mechanism like the movable jaw control by a worm screw work will and allow for smooth and precise size adjustment. The choice using common industry for main part and underscore the importance of strong material. This choice enhance the product lifespan and reliability by withstand the pressure, twisting and wear. Uh, to the prototyping and testing phase, we have successfully identified strength and weakness. Uh, Observation on the issue of tolerance and dual alignment have given us a comprehensive understanding of the challenge in the manufacturing process. Uh, Suggestion for improvement, uh, such as stricter tolerance control, treatment, and the addition of ergonomic feature demonstrate the good ability to think to think critically and be oriented and commitment to improvement. In general, this project not only meet the academic requirement of the manufacturing process course, but it also help group members learn to technical skill, engineering thinking, and how to work together. The adjustable spanner project show the excellent design using the proper material and using the right production rate that can all work together to make a product that work well and could be useful in the real world.